How small influences can make a big impact on society. Introduction. The power of small voices. In a world where social media is dominated by mega influencers with millions of followers, it's easy to think that only the biggest voices make a difference. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Small influencers, those with a few thousand or even just a few hundred followers, can have an enormous impact on society. Unlike celebrities, they build closer, more personal relationships with their audiences, making their messages more trusted, more relatable, and more influential. This is the story of how small influencers are changing the world, one post, one voice, and one cause at a time. The ripple effect of a single post. Sarah's story: mental health awareness in a small town. Sarah was a college student with only 5,000 Instagram followers. She wasn't famous, but she had built a tight knit community by sharing her life experiences, including her struggles with anxiety. One day, she posted a video titled, "It's Okay to Not Be Okay." She spoke openly about her mental health journey, the stigma around therapy, and how small daily habits helped her heal. She didn't expect much, but soon her inbox was flooded. "Sarah, your video gave me the courage to book my first therapy session. I never talked about my anxiety before, but your post made me feel less alone. Thank you for being real. It's exactly what I needed today." Her one small post sparked an important conversation in her community. Soon, people started sharing their own stories, supporting each other, and even organizing mental health awareness events at her college. One voice started a movement. 2. Small influencers, big impact on local communities. Marco's story, feeding the homeless, one meal at a time. Marco, a food blogger with only 3,000 followers, loved sharing restaurant reviews. But one day, he walked past a homeless shelter and realized something. I review food every day, but what about those who don't even have a meal? Instead of just posting about fancy meals, he started the hashtag Feed the Hungry Challenge, where he encouraged his followers to donate one meal to a homeless person whenever they went out to eat. It started small, just Marco and a few friends. But then his followers started participating, sharing photos, and tagging their friends. Within months, local restaurants took notice. Some even joined the movement, offering buy one, give one meals. Marco's small Instagram account had now fed hundreds of homeless people just by using his influence for good. The power of local activism, the social change effect. Tina's story, fighting for the environment, one post at a time. Tina was a high school student with just 1,200 Twitter X followers. She wasn't an influencer in the traditional sense, but she cared deeply about climate change. One day she posted, "If every student at my school stopped using plastic bottles for 1 month, we could eliminate over 10,000 plastic bottles from landfills." Who's in? The tweet went viral within her school. Students, teachers, and even local businesses joined the challenge. Soon, the school implemented a permanent ban on single use plastic bottles, switching to refillable stations instead. A year later, her school had saved nearly 100,000 plastic bottles from ending up in the ocean. Tina didn't need millions of followers, she just needed one great idea and the courage to share it. Small influencers and social justice movements. David's story, raising funds for a family in need. David, a small TikTok creator with 4,500 followers, loved making fun, light-hearted videos. But one day, he saw a heartbreaking story. A local family had lost their home in a fire and had nowhere to go. Instead of just feeling sad, he took action. He posted a short, heartfelt video explaining the situation and started a GoFundMe campaign. The video got just a few thousand views, but the response was overwhelming. Within a week, the campaign raised $15,000. enough to help the family find temporary housing and rebuild their lives. It wasn't about the number of followers, it was about the power of storytelling, emotion, and connection. Why small influences matter more than ever? Why do small influences have such a big impact? They are relatable. Unlike big influencers, their audiences see them as real people, not unreachable celebrities. They build trust. Their recommendations and messages are more authentic. They engage directly. Smaller audiences mean more personal interactions and conversations. They inspire action because their followers feel connected. They are more likely to participate in challenges, donations, and causes. 6. How you can make an impact. Today, you don't need millions of followers to change the world. You just need a cause you care about. What issues move you the most? Mental health, environment, poverty. A voice. Start conversations, share stories, and educate your audience. Creativity. Challenge your followers. Start fundraisers. Collaborate with local communities. Consistency. Even small actions repeated over time can lead to real change. Conclusion: every voice matters. In the end, it's not about numbers, it's about impact. Whether you have 10 followers or 10,000, your voice can inspire, motivate, and create a real world change. If Sarah, Marco, Tina, and David could do it with just a few thousand followers, imagine what you can do with the people who trust and follow you. Your voice matters, your story matters, your impact matters. The world doesn't need more big influencers. It needs more influencers who care. What cause are you passionate about? Share it below and start your impact today. We conduct detailed research to create this content, but it's difficult to completely describe the story in short video. For more details, reference links are given in description. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Your support means the world to us.